Welcome to Ask a Lawyer with attorney Joey Franks at the Franks Law Firm in Jackson, Mississippi. His motto is more for you and less for us.
Joey, what is negligence?
Negligence is when somebody has an accident that they didn't intend to happen. If somebody comes up and slaps you or me across the face, well, that clearly wasn't an accident. They intended to do it. But think of somebody bumping into you in a crowd of people. They didn't intend to bump into you, but it happened. Negligence means that they didn't intend for a certain consequence to happen, but as a result of their fault, it happened.
Okay, so let's say somebody's negligence causes an accident. Who's going to pay my medical bills?
Our goal is to make sure that the other side pays your medical bills all said and done. Now, that may mean they actually go out and pay your medical bills, or it may mean they give you money to go pay your medical bills. Either way, our goal is to have the other side pay for it. Now, many clients have personal health insurance that they may utilize throughout this process, which will assist them with the medical bills until they manage to resolve this matter. Other times, the Franks Law Firm works with local doctors to give you treatment on what's called a letter of protection, which means they don't bill you until you get a settlement for your case. And that's some of the ways that we work with doctors to get our clients taken care of.
Okay, so health insurance, they may pay some things up front, but I still have a claim even if they do pay my medical bills?
Absolutely, you have a claim even if your insurance pays for the medical bills. The only kicker is you may have to go back and reimburse the insurance company for anything they paid on your case once you receive a resolution or a settlement. If you go to court and you get an award, you'd have to pay the insurance company back what they paid out of pocket.
Can the health insurer file a lien against my case?
A health insurer can file a lien against your case. Often they will send a letter to your attorney if you have one, letting them know that they have an interest in this. And the attorney would notate the file. And once the matter began to get to a position to where it could resolve, would commence negotiating with the insurance company to try reducing that amount even more.
What's my case worth?
Every case is worth a different amount, but every case is valuable. In every case that we represent somebody who was hurt through someone else's negligence, it has value, it means a lot to them, and it's worth a lot to the individual. Depending on the circumstances and facts of every case, the value in dollar amount is actually different. And we do our best to recover as much as possible for our clients.
Now, I've heard they do depositions, so what kind of questions would they ask me in a deposition?
Depositions start off with very basic things. What's your name? Where do you live? How long have you lived there? And they will go on down into the accident. And that's what they're really getting at, is what happened at the accident and leading up to it and immediately afterwards. Then they want to know about the treatment you received. Once they know about all your treatment, they want to know, what other losses have you sustained? Have you lost wages? Have you missed time at work? Have you had to get a rental car? All these things end up getting asked in a deposition because we allege them in a lawsuit. And a deposition does not come about until we get to the lawsuit stage of a case. And remember, we can often resolve a case before it gets to the lawsuits portion.
Okay, so let's say we do have to, do a lawsuit and, a deposition. Who conducts the deposition?
The deposition will be taken by the attorney for the insurance company. And what will happen is you will be in the room, that other attorney will be in your room, a lawyer from the Franks Law Firm will be sitting right beside you, and also in the room is a court reporter. So the other attorney for the insurance company will ask you questions. If a question is improper, an attorney here at the Franks Law Firm would object to any questions asked that were improper. And once the other attorney finished his questioning, an attorney here with us at the Franks Law Firm would have an opportunity to ask any questions that we wanted to ask. And then the other attorney may have a few follow-up questions. And keep in mind, you're not the only one getting deposed here necessarily. we have a right to go and depose the other party involved in the accident too, where I would get to ask the questions and they would have to defend them.
So how long does a lawsuit take?
Well, that's a tricky question because remember, we try doing our best to get the maximum out of an insurance company before going to court. So it depends on how long your treatment is the first thing. So once you complete your treatment, that is when we can go and handle matters. And that might take anywhere from 30 to 60 days to determine whether or not we're going to have to file a lawsuit. Once a lawsuit is filed in Mississippi, it can take 1 to 2 years. And that's why we try to handle matters without filing a lawsuit. Because to be honest, the courts in Mississippi are so clogged up that it drags it out longer. And it costs everyone more time and more money. And that's one big arm that we have against the insurance companies is they're going to have to go pay an attorney a lot of money to defend this. So it's hard to say exactly how long, but you can expect somewhere in about the 2 to 3 month range after you've completed treatment to know whether or not you're going to go to the lawsuit stage. And once the lawsuit is filed, depending on the jurisdiction and county you are in, will determine how long it will take from there.
Thanks for listening to Ask a Lawyer with attorney Joey Franks at the Franks Law Firm in Jackson, Mississippi. Call Attorney Franks at 601-773-7777. His motto is more for you and less for us.